Here we go again. Seems that my new computer has a small hiccup. Please bear with me. If you see my mouth moving and no sound, I don't know how to fix this. Let's proceed. Brett Kavanaugh has just been confirmed to the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm calling this video Christian privilege because even though the loony left would and undoubtedly now is screaming white privilege, it's not. If Brett Kavanaugh was nominated by a Democratic president, he'd still be shot down by the Republican Congress. My tolerance for religious people has been weakened by this whole process. Their willingness to elect someone like Brett Kavanaugh to a lifetime appointment, even though he lied. I mean, Christine Blasey Ford, allegation of sexual assault. I don't doubt it. He might have done it. I don't know. That's 36 years ago. That's a little ambiguous. What is not ambiguous is the fact that he lied. Devil's Triangle is not a drinking game. Anyone over the age of 12 knows that. Boofing is not about flatulence. It's about anally ingesting alcohol. To say that it is about farting, we're supposed to believe that no one in his circle in high school ever farted. Come on. He wasn't a drunk, he is a drunk. I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for 21 years. Trust me, when I ever passed out, whenever I fell asleep drinking, it's because I drank till I passed out. He just fell asleep. The fact that the conservatives, there's these Christian fundamentalists, are willing to overlook this obvious lie. It's illegal to lie under oath to Congress. But fuck that. A sexual assault? Fuck that. He's willing to shoot down Roe v. Wade. Personally, I don't like the idea of abortion. I don't. Which is why, on a very rare occasion when I do have sex, condoms. If the Christian nutballs in this country was really concerned about abortion, they would support the use of condoms, and they would abolish this absurdity of abstinence only. But no, they need this argument to further their cause. And their cause is this absurd notion that they can make a utopian theocracy in this country. They can turn back time to a golden era back in the 50s, where apparently they think nothing ever bad happened. The only difference between now and the 50s, now nothing goes unnoticed. Now everything is brought out into the light. What do they not want into the light? I can talk for hours about that. Let me see if I can cut this video short. If they're willing to violate the commandments that their God supposedly made, bearing false witness. If they're willing to destroy the separation of church and state, what are the chances of anyone doing that and finding themselves on the right side of what comes next? Once you eliminate all the safeguards that protects the religious from the non-religious, non-religious from the religious, once that wall falls down, can you stand upright in the wind that would blow then? This may be an extreme thing to argue about, but it's something that keeps popping up. If you lie with a man like you lie with a woman, you have committed an abomination, and your blood shall be upon you. Okay? How do you prove you're not gay in a Christian theocracy? Ted Haggard was married 20 years, 5 children, can quote the Bible all day long, still ended up with 2 male prostitutes. In this theocracy that you apparently want, dear Christians, how do you defend yourself against an accusation? All the laws are gone. Are you willing to see someone you love thrown into jail for the minor violation of this theocracy? Are you willing to see someone you love murdered because of this theocracy that you apparently want? You think this is going to be some great, grand, godly country. How can it be godly when you have to violate your own commandments to get there? And if God is fine with you breaking his commandments, is that really the God you want to follow? I beg everyone to vote this November. I beg everyone to share any videos of a moderate candidate. I am an old style classical liberal. I like a little from the right, a little from the left. What we have nowadays is so far left, everyone's going in circles. So far right, everyone's going in circles. And we're going down the drain of history. There is no progression when you're always going in circles. Please bear that in mind. Goodbye.